Okay, I guess we'll start off by you telling your name, what religion, and your title within the religion.
Okay, my name is Mustafa Khattab. I'm Egyptian, and my religion is Islam, and my title is Imam, IMAM, and this is the Muslim religious leader. So I lead the prayers, I lead the services, weekly services, I conduct the monthly functions, and I lead the different religious and social activities at the mosque. Yeah.
Okay, give a brief overview of the religion, including, whether it's monotheist or polytheist,
Okay,
if possible.
if possible.
Brief.
Okay. Uh, There are three monotheistic religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. And uh, all the three religions, in essence, share the belief in only one God. And Muslims have, they believe in six things and they do five things. So anyone who does these five things and has the six beliefs, he's a Muslim. Um, let's start with the five things that a Muslim has to do. Uh, First of all, he or she should say with his or her tongue that there is only one God to worship and Muhammad is a prophet of God, like all the prophets who came before him, including Adam, Isaac, Noah, Abraham, Moses, Jesus. And number two, we offer the prayer 5 times a day. We fast during the month of Ramadan. We follow the lunar calendar, so the month travels throughout the year. But last year, 2008, it started on the first day of September, and it was over by the end of the month of September. Then number four, giving the zakah or the poor due. If we keep money in our savings for 1 year, we have not touched this money, then we should give 2.5% of this money to the poor. Number five, any Muslim who is physically and financially able to should go to the holy city of Mecca for the pilgrimage once in his or her lifetime. So these are the five things we do. The six beliefs are: number one, we believe in God. He is one, He is unique, and He is not like humans. And number two, we believe in God's angels, Gabriel and all of them. Number three, we believe in all the prophets of God, and we respect them all the same. We don't make any distinction between Muhammad and Isaac, for example. We respect them all the same. Number four, we believe in all the original scriptures that were given to all the prophets by God. We believe in the Old Testament, the New Testament. We believe in the Psalms. We believe in the Quran. Number five, we believe that there is a day of judgment and everyone will be held accountable for his or her actions. Um, they will either be rewarded or punished according to the decisions they have made in this life and the actions they have done. Um, Number six, we believe in divine destiny, that nothing happens in this life without the knowledge of God. He knows thousands of years before actions take place. He knows. So nothing is hidden from him, and nothing escapes his attention or his notice.
Okay.
So this is basically it.
What are rituals, traditions, or ceremonies that are performed dealing with childbirth?
Okay. Uh, Usually on the seventh day of the birth, they make something they call walima, Walima. Actually, this is aqiqah. Aqiqah, Aqiqa, aqiqah. Yes, they offer a goat or a sheep. It's basically a good meal they offer to friends and to the poor people in the community. And people come and visit. And usually for boys, there is circumcision on the seventh day. And there is an Islamic tradition that uh, the parents can basically shave the boy on the seventh day if they want. And they weigh his or her hair, with gold, and they give this gold to the poor as charity. And So this is basically the, ceremony we have for boys and girls. And I think 10 days ago we had this ceremony, and on the first Saturday of April, we will have that ceremony for my boy who was born 2 days ago.
Is there anything that's done like during the pregnancy as far as prayers or any specific prayer for the child
No.
just after birth?
Yeah. We choose good name for him or her, and upon the birth, we make like a supplication. And when Muslims pray, before they pray, there is a call to prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Like they say, God is great, God is great, 2 times. I bear witness that there is none worthy of worship except God, and Muhammad is his messenger. Come to prayer, come to success. God is great, God is great. There is only one God to worship. So this is the call of prayer. When the child is born, we whisper this call to prayer in his ear, gently but not loudly. So this is said upon the birth of the child.
And that's basically the first thing they
Yes,
hear.
yes, the call to prayer.
Is there a special ritual in at with the name, as far as how the child's named and how the name's chosen?
But it's up to the family.
Okay.
But the best names in Islam are the names of the prophets. Like that's why the names of the prophets are very common in the Muslim world. You see millions named Yusuf, which is the Arabic for Joseph,
Mm-hmm.
Ibrahim, Arabic for Abraham, Nuh, Arabic name for Noah, and Yahya, Arabic name for John, Isa, Jesus, Maryam, Mary. They're very common names in the Muslim world. And of course, Muhammad is the most common name in the Muslim world, and actually the most common name in the world is Muhammad, and the second is Mustafa, my name, because they are very common in the Muslim world.
Now, the ceremonies that are taking place on the seventh day, it's not just for the family or the people that worship with them. It's for anybody.
Hold on just a second.
Usually the name is given upon birth, and it is chosen by mutual agreement between the father and the mother. And they usually, whether Muslims live in the States or in Europe or in the Muslim world, they always choose Arabic and Muslim names. And what makes Muslim names different from Western names is all Muslims' names, without exceptions, have meanings. And most of them are adjectives. Like Mustafa, in my case, for example, means the finest or the chosen person. Yasmin, my daughter, is Jasmine. My wife, Fawziya, is the successful woman. Safiya, the chosen woman. So Hassan is good in every aspect. Jamil is beautiful. So all Muslim names have meanings. So we look for good meanings. Yeah, before we move to him, about the seventh day, what did I want to say? Okay. On the seventh day, as I said, we invite friends and the poor people. And in almost all religious ceremonies in Islam, the poor people are always at the heart of the ceremony. When we have the two major festivals, the Feast of Sacrifice that is done upon completing the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, and after fasting the month of Ramadan. And also there are different festivals in Islam. In all these festivals, we always offer the poor money, or charity, or food. Because as we are taught in Islam that we should make these people happy on these days. So, and we should give them the money before, like 2 or 3 days before, so they don't have to ask the people on the day. Yes.
Can you tell me the 7-day ritual? Where does it originate from? I mean, is it a certain time frame that it kind of originated from, or a certain individual that started? Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah. there's nothing we do in Islam that didn't start with the Prophet of Islam himself, 1500 years ago. The way we pray, the way we celebrate, the way we fast, pilgrimage, pray, everything, we follow the example of the Prophet. Because in Islam there is no making up things and following them. We just follow the steps of the Prophet. And this originated by the Prophet himself. He used to have this gathering for the birth of his children and the children of his companions, and they used to offer food and celebrate and everything.